Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your January 2023 Committed Love Reading. Sagittarius, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you. Please take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Feel free to check your other sign placements, your moon and rising signs, to see if there's any more information or guidance or clarity in those readings for you. All right, Sagittarius, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Rudy. I appreciate you all being here. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back and giving me your trust and support. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, Happy New Year. We are in a year 7, which is 2023. 2 and 2 and 3 is 7. And 7 is a number of perfection. It's a number of wisdom. It's a number of completion, like 7 days of the week, things like that. It's a number of completion. 7 is also a number of the Chariot in the tarot, which is a number or a card of movement, steering in the direction you want your life to go. You're in charge of it. Where do you want to navigate? Adventure. Chariot is a card of Cancer, if that has any significance to you or for you. It's also a number of decisions and planning and strategies. So it could be a year of, strategically planning your next move, strategically planning your next outing, life choice. You can always look up the number 7 in numerology and go from there, but that is that. Let us look at our energy card, overall energy card for this reading. This side will be for you, Sagittarius. This side will be for your partner. If you have more than one partner, you will have to discern who this is for or check other readings for that partner sign. Thriving. I like that, to see that in a relationship. It's not just surviving, you're thriving, you're growing. You're growing. There's abundance, there's growth. And that's really funny because I said abundance. It says you live in abundance. There's abundance and growth in this card. There's a lot of potential in this card. There's a lot of future in this card, in these cards. You live in abundance. It doesn't have to be in excess of anything. It's just you found somebody you love. Somebody loves you. You live in abundance. It doesn't have to be a great amount of money or fame or whatever. You live in abundance. You have food, you have something to eat, you live in abundance. You have some money, you live in abundance. It doesn't have to be a great amount. It's how we perceive abundance to be. You have friends, you live in abundance. I like the thriving. Again, I like it in this card. I also see like all these little different swirls in here. It's like different pathways, different choices you could have made, but the ones you made got you to the point where you're at now. Okay. We also have, for your love cards, you have communication and passion. So obviously there's passion between the two of you all, but you also communicate. You talk about things. You share things. And you could be passionate about communication. You both could be good talkers, good listeners, good communicators. But I think there's passion between you. Obviously, there's a spark. But communication is the key to this relationship for sure. And that is why it's thriving. We have the 9 of Cups, the Emperor, and the Queen of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups is abundance. It's, again, abundance, more than enough. You have everything you can imagine. You have, you feel like you're indulging every minute of every moment with this person, with this situation, with this relationship. You're very content. Very, very, very content. You have the Emperor, and the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles is very interesting. The Emperor is a leader. It's a card of Aries. It's also somebody that's very knowledgeable. So there could be further learning here, further expansion. You may be going back to school. You may be learning a new trade. You may be going into teaching or going into sharing something that like an engineering or something like that. or science, physicist. I don't know. I just get this, or even astrology. But you're very content, and you're very, I feel like on a level playing field with your partner. You feel like they're your match, or they're your equal. Queen of Pentacles talks about being nurturing, having that stability, having that, bringing in the potential for growth in the relationship, making things happen is what I see with the Queen of Pentacles. She's making things happen. She, he, doesn't matter. Just like the Emperor, it's just the energies. But having that, again, the knowledge could be school. You could be finishing school. You could be going into a doctorate or something like that with all the knowledge. And I kind of feel like your partner, I'm not going to say they haven't had a hard time about it, but there's some type of feeling of letting in these thoughts, letting in these, this is a kind of the nightmare card, Nine of Swords. Anxiety, worry, stress. And with the Knight of Swords in this card, it just shows to me that they're taking action on, this could be past. This could be something they brought into the relationship with them. Their worry and anxiety and stress. And I think they've had enough. I think maybe you've convinced them, or they have convinced themselves to get help, to seek help, to take action on the situation, to find out what's causing it, to dissipate it. Talking about it, communicating about it, not being silent about it, maybe telling you about it. And then making a decision about how to best handle a situation. It's very clear that there's a lot of love in here for you, and they don't want to risk that or jeopardize that. They want to be a better person, to not that they're not a good person, but they don't think they are. They think they're flawed. And you're the nurturer, you're the helper, you're helping them see themselves for who they really are. You're helping them see the them that you see. Subconscious energy for the both of you is the Nine of Pentacles. And again, it's a card of, abundance, being very content. You have the Nine of Cups. It's like everything you've ever wished for, everything you wanted is in this person. Both of you are very content where you're at. You're very, very abundant. You have abundance where you're at. And again, it doesn't have to be you live in the biggest mansion and drive the nicest car and have all the money in the world. It is just that you feel very blessed and you have everything you need. This could also be a card of taking some time out, spending a little money on yourselves, maybe going on a little vacation, a little getaway, a little something, treating yourself to something for all the hard work that you all have been putting into a relationship or into each other, maybe for an anniversary or maybe for a gift of some sort to spend some time together. With the Nine of Pentacles, you don't have to spend your life savings on it. It's just the money's there, and you could take a little bit and do something fun to treat yourselves, like a treat. All right. What energy is leaving Sagittarius and their partner? Or not leaving, what energy is decreasing for Sagittarius and their partner? I don't think energy ever really leaves us. What energy is decreasing for Sagittarius and their partner? The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a fast-moving energy. It can be an energy that you act before you think. Very passionate, very, going after what you desire and what you're passionate about, but not really thinking things through, possibly. So the action, or what energy is decreasing, is maybe pausing a little bit and thinking something through before you proceed. It's a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, so it is definitely in your spectrum. Two of Pentacles is the energy that is increasing for Sagittarius and their partner, bringing more balance into the relationship, bringing in more stability, bringing in more potential, bringing in more structure, bringing in a more grounded energy, not being so chaotic. You can see all the waves and everything all around them, but you're holding it together. It's like together you all can do anything, right? Together you all can do anything. And I feel like you're learning as you go. You're ebbing and you're flowing. You're seeing what works and what doesn't work. You're not holding to a rigid. It's kind of like new parents that hold to this rigid schedule. And I'm not saying anything about if this is what you do, exactly as they say to do, and then not go to the child's individual needs, especially little ones that eat. I don't want to get too, okay, that's probably a bad example because you should listen to your doctors. It's just, I just feel like it's going with the flow. If something's working, go with it. If it's not working, go in a different direction, is what I feel. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little bit. The Two of Pentacles. All right, let's pull some oracles for you guys. Sagittarius and their partner for January 2023. New Year's. Whoa, here we go. And there. Interesting. I haven't had these two before. Wow. Let's see, this has got a bird on it. Song, singing, being heard. Doing what comes naturally. Analyze your time. Your time is well spent analyzing, but only up to where you become too attached to any particular outcome. I have a feeling that is more for your partner that overthinks and lets those thoughts creep in and brings worry and anxiety. So it's okay to analyze, but only up to the point where you don't become too attached to a particular outcome and then be disappointed in that outcome. This looks like a cat person. Not quite sure what they have. Originality. Well, that is true. That's pretty original. Feel lighthearted and free while trusting that your unique way of doing things is the right way. And again, there is no right or wrong way in relationships. We know that. It's what you two agree upon. It's what you two consent to, or two or three or whoever, however. But, know that, there's no right or wrong. People will say, oh, remember when, women always stayed home and never worked, and then women worked, and it was like, oh my gosh, you can't do that. You can't be a CEO of a company. How could you? And, there was no right or wrong, but we were just putting labels on people, or putting ideas, or not thinking not thinking for ourselves, really. So feel lighthearted and free while trusting that your unique way of doing things is the right way, and reward yourself for it. You all go do something for it. You all enjoy a trip, a night out, a weekend, whatever. Enjoy it. All right, let's pull some. Let's see. Mix these up a little bit. Pull some cards for Sagittarius. All right, I have 2 bundles here. So what does Sagittarius need to know? Whoa, that's 1. Sagittarius need to know. Wow. Yep, I gotta get that one. I don't even know what it is. Anything else on this deck that Sagittarius needs to know? Thank you. Anything else? All right. And let's try this one. I'm afraid a whole glob is going to come out of this one. Anything Sagittarius needs to know in their partner? Anything Sagittarius needs to know and their partner needs to know in this deck? All right, one more shuffle. All right, thank you. All righty, so we have bag. Something important such as a new job or a raise. I think I mentioned a raise somewhere in here. Fire, strong emotion, passion, love, or hate. We'll go with passion because we have it over here. News is on the way. Birds flying. Could be good news about a job. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Be original. I know that's not a tiger, but that's a cat. Rose, romance is in the air. Goes with passion. A two-faced friend. Ooh. Your partner could relate to this with worry and anxiety. Could have something to do with that. Could have something to do with somebody from the past also coming in. Be careful if somebody is coming in new. Be careful if somebody's trying to be too friendly. An announcement with the bell. You have new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start with sunrise. That's beautiful. A staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Again, the partnership, the thriving, climbing towards success, and dogs, getting together with friends. Beautiful. Loyalty. That's what I see with the dogs card is loyalty. This is beautiful. What a beautiful reading. You know, the worry and anxiety that your almost said your client, that your partner is feeling is being dealt with. I think you're helping that person, and I think the person is getting help. So they have to work through it, but you're there to help them. You're their support. Definitely. You're their staff. You're their ladder. You're telling them that they're going to be taken care of. Lean on me, and I'll help you climb out of this, and we'll get, you know, to this new beginning, new ideas. You love this person. You have strong emotions. You're passionate about this person. Wonderful. Sagittarius, let me know how this resonates with you. I would love to hear. And I really appreciate you, and thank you so much for watching. If you're interested, Sagittarius, I put out readings mid-month for health, career, finance, and love. Check those out. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. You won't miss any readings if you do that. If you're interested, if there's any Sagittarius friends of yours that this reading sounds like, or anybody that this sounds like, that they might be going through something similar, feel free to share the video. I do not mind. I thank you for watching, Sagittarius. Take care of yourselves. Be blessed, stay healthy, and until February, bye for now. Again, Happy New Year. Bye for now.